This is my second Grisaille figure painting. This painting has been drying for about 2 weeks, so some parts have sunken in, so I'm oiling them out right now. And I'm trying to use as little oil as possible, just enough so that all the colors get vibrant again and all the areas that have sunken in and have become matte get glossy like the rest of the painting. But I'm even going to take a paper towel at the end just to wipe off any excess oil so it's as little oil as possible. This was a really fun painting to do, and I feel like I really benefited from learning from all my mistakes from my last paintings, especially my first figure painting and the last cast painting that I worked on. And overall, I'm really proud of this painting. Now, when I started this, well, Catherine has pretty tricky proportions, and so when I started this, I stayed in the wash stage for a few days longer than maybe normal, just to really work on the drawing and make sure I had the structure and her proportions down as best I could. So that wash stage, I'm just using raw umber. And then the next step that I did was I really wanted to make sure that the darker values, being the shadow and the background, they both had the right relationship together. And then once I felt like those two values were making sense, I really started working on keying up the lights and the skin tones. And what I think made this painting a lot more successful than my other ones is that when I was building up, especially the light areas, I did it really gradually. My other ones I was doing really heavy brush strokes right at the start, but this one I mixed up really basic skin tones. So I had one color that represented the lightest part, which is her chest, and then one for the stomach and arms, and then another color for the darker halftones that are, which are her legs. And then if I wanted to make any variation with that, I would just apply the paint more thickly in certain areas. So everything was really, really simple and basic, and I really just worked on building up the light areas really slowly so that the surface was really even. And so keeping things really thin and an even surface, it really helped me to see the value structure that I was putting in and also transitions. And then towards the end of the painting, when I felt more confident with my value structure, then I started putting really opaque, thick brush strokes down in the light areas. And while I do think that the value structure in this painting works because the value relationships make sense and there's a lot of transitions in between them where they need to be, I do still feel like this is kind of a dark painting, and so in my next one I really want to work up keying the lights even brighter. And so this is my second Grisaille painting, which means I only used 3 colors to work on it, which was raw umber, ivory black, and flake white. And all in all, I'm really happy with how this painting turned out, and here's a time lapse to show the progress.